Hey guys, welcome back to another channel with Saklesmiles. In this video today I'm going to be talking to you about Doordash, why Doordash is a great side gig if you're looking to make extra money, but also why Doordash is my last resort when it comes to gig economy jobs. Stay tuned. Okay, now let me start by telling you guys what Doordash is. So Doordash is a delivery service app for restaurants, but just recently they started doing delivery service for regular stores like Staples, Home Depot, Michael's, and other stores like that. So what you would do is that you would go into the app, order your takeout food or your groceries, and then someone would come and they would deliver it to your front steps within the matter of minutes. The only difference between Shipt and Doordash is that with Shipt, you're able to reserve your blocks ahead of time, but with Doordash, they send you the blocks right away, and you have about a minute, 60 seconds, 1 minute to accept them, and then if you either accept or decline, you accept, you go to the restaurant, pick up the order, and deliver it straight to the person's house. But if you decline, you'll have to wait for another order. Now let me tell you about the two. Accepting. If you accept an order for, let's say go to Dunkin' Donuts or go to McDonald's, and they're only paying you $4.25, most likely the house is just around the corner from that McDonald's. But if they're paying you a good $25, then most likely you're going to have to drive a good distance for that batch. So it all depends on how you want to weigh your options. So if they send you a $5 order and then you go and pick it up and then say the house was extremely far, then that wasn't a good batch to pick up, unfortunately. But if they send you a good $30 order and you have time to waste, go ahead and pick that up. Pick that up right away and make that money. I feel like if you are new to Doordash, it works out very well for you. With Doordash, I feel like they send you promo orders when you're new, more than when you've been Doordashing for a while. A promo order, for example, is when they'll send you, okay, complete 30 batches within the course of 7 days, and we'll send you an extra $50. That's pretty good if you ask me, because I could definitely complete 30 batches in the course of 7 days. 7 days is a long time, and that doesn't even include the busy times, which is Friday night and Saturday night and Sunday. So that is a good promo. When I first started with Doordash, that's what they did. They sent me a promo, which I was able to achieve an extra $40 along with my payments. The reason why I was able to make over $400 within the course of 3 days on Doordash is because I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And those 3 days, it was also a promo going on. So take advantage of those promotions when you first start Doordashing. The reason why Doordash is my last resort when it comes to gig jobs is because the last minute batch pickups. I need to reserve my schedule ahead of time because I'm such a busy woman. I'm in school, I'm working a full-time job, I'm running a house, I'm a wife. And I just feel like I need to reserve my schedule ahead of time. Like I am a very organized person. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys real quick what the schedule looks like when you go into the Doordash app. So they do have a schedule, but you can't reserve these times and expect to get batches. This schedule is just to show Doordash when you are free to dash. But besides that, this is not reserving batches like how they do in Amazon or Shipt. This just shows Doordash that you're free these times on these days. And you will still get batches when they are available. It shows you that you can create a schedule, but this doesn't change the number of batches that you will get when you are ready to start dashing. Another reason why Doordash is my last resort when it comes to gig economy jobs is that you only get paid so little for the time that you're Doordashing. I feel like during a 4-hour session, I only make like a good $20-$25 compared to other gig economy jobs like Amazon or Shipt. DoorDash pays very little because the restaurants are usually close to the houses that you're delivering to. A lot of people will order from restaurants that are in their neighborhood because that's what they're used to eating at, and that's what they're used to. They know the food is good there. So because the restaurant's already down the street from the person's house, that's why you're only gonna see like $3, $4, or $5 payments because they're so close. It is very, very rare that somebody would order from a restaurant that's 30 to 40 minutes away from their house if they're not already used to that restaurant or if that restaurant isn't very popular. And on top of that, DoorDash will charge them more for delivery the further away the restaurant is. This is why I say that DoorDash is my last resort when it comes to gig economy jobs, because it's just so unpredictable and you don't know where you're going when you pick up the batches, and the payments are so low, so it takes longer to accrue the amount of money that you want to make for the day compared to other gig economy jobs. So if Shipt don't have any batches or Amazon doesn't have any batches that are worth taking or in my area, then I'll settle for DoorDash. I'll make a good quick $25 for the 4 hours. It's better than making nothing and sitting at home. Another thing about DoorDash is why I keep it my last resort, because knowing me, the food smells so good when you get it in your car, and I'm tempted to go into that restaurant and buy some food for myself. And this is not the point of hustling. The point of hustling is to make money, not spend it. But when you get that McDonald's in your car and you're smelling them fries, or when you get that Italian restaurant and you're smelling the pasta, you're so tempted to just put the food in your car and run back in the restaurant real quick and order a small fry or a medium fry or a quick meal or whatever for yourself to eat while you're driving down the street. So this is why I think DoorDash is my last resort, because I love food and I love to eat, as my subscribers know. And this is just a very bad temptation for me, because there's no point of making $10 for this delivery and then I go in and spend $10 on the food right after that. That's just me wasting gas and time and money. So that is why I try to stay away from DoorDash, because those restaurant deliveries, especially first thing in the morning when your stomach is empty, say you're doing some intermittent fasting or you haven't had breakfast yet, you're not really a breakfast person or whatever, and then you go and you pick up an order from Dunkin' Donuts or you're a breakfast spot in the neighborhood and you're smelling the eggs and the bacon. It's very, very tempting. It's very tempting, and I don't make money when I go and spend it on the food that I am delivering for. So this is the reason why I keep DoorDash as my last resort, and I just stick to groceries and packages. Another point with DoorDash is that the busiest times and zones are in the most high traffic areas and during rush hour. I feel like people are hungry in the mornings during rush hour, the afternoons, lunchtime, during rush hour when everyone's on the road driving to different places getting their lunch, and in the evenings during rush hour when everybody gets off of work and is on their way home, and where people are already home and they're ordering their dinner for the night. Those are the busiest times with DoorDash, and that's when they offer you extra dollar payments, $2 payments, $3 payments on top of your batch, because those times are so busy and people don't really want to leave their house anyways. So they order takeout. But this is why I don't prefer DoorDash as my top resort, because during these busy times, it takes me twice as long to get to this person's house because of traffic rush hour. It takes me twice as long to get to the restaurant because of traffic and rush hour. So that's just me burning more gas. But yet, DoorDash is still paying you $4 or $5 because the person's house is down the street from the restaurant. Even though the person's house is down the street from the restaurant, that don't mean that there's no traffic or construction or things in the road. That's going to take me longer to get to this person's house. So let me talk to you guys about my contract violation that I got. This is my one and only contract violation that I got, and I was very upset about it. But let me explain to you guys the situation. I was delivering to Alfredo's Italian. It's a restaurant. And once I was on the way to the restaurant, I needed gas. I stopped for gas for no longer than 2 or 3 minutes. And because of this stop, I got a contract violation because it took me too long to get to the restaurant. DoorDash has no leniency when it comes to getting people's orders to them. I mean, you really need to, they track your phone. You have to have your location turned on. They track your phone, they track the GPS. They know how long it takes. You cannot make no stops. The reason why I fought this contract violation is because if I ran out of gas on the way to the restaurant, how do you think that person is going to get their food? It would take even longer for them to get their food, because then I'm on the side of the road with no gas and I'm waiting for someone to come and bring me gas or the tow truck to come. So the person wouldn't have got their food anyways. So why are you guys penalizing me for being 2 or 3 minutes late to the restaurant, not even to the person's house, to the restaurant? That don't make no sense. You guys are penalizing me for being late to the restaurant when I had to stop for gas. That's all I had to do. I wasn't eating the person's order. I wasn't hanging out on the block. I wasn't doing anything else. I was getting gas. And if you guys are tracking me by my GPS location, you guys will see that my car was at the gas station. So explain that. Anyway, so I did fight that contract violation, and I did not get a response from them anyways, but whatever. I'm not fired. I'm still in the system. So whatever. I'm over it. But this is the reason why DoorDash is like my last resort, because if I did this with Shipt to Amazon, they wouldn't be giving me a violation for being 2 or 3 minutes to a person's house. No, because the schedule is more structured and you have more leniency and more time. So I like that. So I know at DoorDash they're supposed to send you a red card. I never got that red card. I never got a t-shirt from DoorDash, or else I'd be wearing it right now for this video. I never got anything for DoorDash, actually, now that I think about it. All the restaurant orders were already prepaid, so I didn't have to ever go into a restaurant and pay for anything. So I don't know what happened with that. And I've been with DoorDash since August, September. And it is now February. So I'm not sure if my card got lost in the mail or something, but they say but I've learned that you are not supposed to request another red card. Even though they never sent me one in the first place and I didn't lose it, I learned that you're not supposed to request another red card because they will penalize you for that as well, for losing your card. So even though they never sent me one, I will get in trouble for losing my card. So I just left it like that and was like, whatever. They only send me orders that are prepaid for anyways, so it's easy for me to just go run into the restaurant, grab the food, and run back out. So another difference between Shipt and DoorDash is that you don't need to bring this food to the register and check it out or anything like that, or get your phone scanned or anything like that. You literally just go in, look at the name on the phone, look at the name of the food, pick up the food, and go. You don't have to scan the food bag or anything like that. When you do get to the house, though, you do need to take a picture of where you left the food, just so the customer knows where to pick it up. Another thing about DoorDash is that it's quick and efficient. DoorDash is just, it's easy money. There's no thinking involved. There's no contacting the customer, nothing like that. It's really literally just go to the restaurant, pick up the food, drop it off at the person's house, and do it again. Do it again, do it again, do it again until you click end dash and you want to take a break or go to work or whatever. It's literally just last minute, but it's not promised. Like I said, within the course of 4 hours, you're getting like 3 to 4 batches. And as you can see in the video that I did during rush hour, I worked from like 7 a.m. until 10 a.m., which is during rush hour during the week. And I got like 3 or 4 batches, that's all. So it made like $25. So it's good for like, little petty cash. Nothing big. Yes, to make the most money during DoorDash, you have to DoorDash during the busy hours. You have to leave your house at 5 o'clock in the evening and do it until 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes on Friday or Saturday nights. Those are the peak hours. Those are the best times. What I do like about DoorDash too is that like you can scroll around to the zones and see what areas are the most busiest. What areas are offering $2 or $3 more. So that helps too. But the only thing is that you have to be in a zone in order to accept batches with DoorDash. If you are outside the zone, if you travel outside of the zone, it will show it to you on the map. And you will not get any batches at all, which is, I feel, is unfair, because even in certain places where I'm outside the zone, I'm still outside of restaurants, and people could order from those restaurants. So why do you completely turn off the dash when I'm outside the zone and not send any orders until I get in the zone? That doesn't make sense. And I could be literally right outside the line of the zone. So DoorDash is, I have a lot of problems with DoorDash. You know, that's why DoorDash is my last resort. When everything else fails, I'll go to DoorDash. But besides that, no. Comment down below and let me know you guys' successes or failures with DoorDash. You know, let me know if you're about to apply for DoorDash and how it works. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, rate, and comment down below. And stay tuned for more videos from Saklesmiles. Bye!